JHub, how can you play Titanfall? This game is basically just Call of Duty 2.0, except we stuck it in space. Same developers, same crap. This game is just like COD.
Come on, Drifter, you've got to be better than that. This game is completely different. It has Titans, it has AI in the actual game, and if you move around with these Titans, you can actually squish the enemy players. It is nothing like COD.
The Titans are basically just big as support streaks. I mean, they're okay. I was gonna call them kill streaks, but support streaks is a better word. And they're honestly not even that different than the Maniacs or the Juggernauts from Call of Duty. You get about as many kills with them before you die.
I'm gonna have to argue against that. Everyone starts off with a timer on a Titan, and the more people you kill, the faster you can get it. And last time I checked, you can't put shoulder-mounted rocket launchers on a Juggernaut Maniac.
Well, no, you can't, but that basically just sounds like a big, overpowered support streak to me.
Nah, it's not overpowered. You have to use it tactically, otherwise they could be worthless if you're firing them off left and right.
So they're worthless support streaks now. I'm not entirely sure what you're getting at here.
I'm saying if you don't know how to use them, it's not going to be useful for you.
I don't really believe you. I think they're pretty boring. I don't really like the giant robots. I mean, what do you really expect from this game? It's made from the same team that made Modern Warfare 2 and COD Force, like same dev team, so it's going to be the same crap all over again.
Last time I checked, you couldn't parkour, wall run, and double jump in COD. You can actually do that in Titanfall.
That doesn't mean it's a good thing, though. I mean, you had wall running and double jumping and stuff in Unreal 2004 and Quake. That didn't make them good games. I never even found the parkour to be that useful. My best strategy in this game is to play it just like Call of Duty, stay in the buildings, and shoot out the windows.
That's not going to work with Titanfall. You can use the wall running, especially if you want to take down enemy Titans by rodeoing them. It kills them a whole lot quicker, and if you
by doing what to them?
You can double jump and get on the back of these Titans, and it's called rodeoing. And that's one way to kill them quicker than trying to just shoot them with your anti-Titan weapons.
And I would want to jump on the back of the giant robot for what reason? Does my weight bring them down?
No, because if you do not jump on their back, open up the hatch and shoot the core.
Okay, so you open up the hatch and shoot them. So it's like an insta-death on... So great, I can melee the Titans.
No, it's not an insta-death. You can only use your primary and secondary, and if you try to get smart and use your anti-Titan weapon, you're going to kill yourself. So it takes a couple clips with your primary and secondary weapon, but you can easily take them out if you use that choice.
Well, that makes my Titans sound pretty worthless. Again, man, not really feeling this. And it doesn't even matter, like the guns in this game, like your primaries and secondaries, are basically Call of Duty weapons 2.0. They're like, oh, future COD weapons. They handle and feel the same to me.
I wouldn't say that. Like, if you look at the Smart Pistol, you can one-shot kill all the AI and bots, but when it comes to the players, you have to lock on 3 times, and it takes about a second per lock. So it's balanced, but effective if you like to be more stealthy, especially when you're cloaking running around the map.
So, hold up, you're talking about an auto-aim pistol that requires no skill, and that's somehow not OP, and you cloak and run around the map like the Predator.
This auto-aim pistol is only useful if you're going and getting behind them strategically using the wall running. If you try to 1v1 someone with the Smart Pistol and they see you, more than likely you will not win this fight.
So they ripped off the Needler from Halo.
No, I wouldn't say that, because with the Needler you just spam it out and it homes in. The Smart Pistol, you actually have to wait for it to lock on before you fire. Otherwise you're going to blind fire like a regular pistol.
Well, I only use the Smart Pistol on the AI because it just gives me a Titan really fast. I mean, there's these really, really stupid AI all over the map, which again, it's basically like playing Call of Duty with all the bots set on Recruit or Grunt or whatever the setting is. They're basically just like potatoes on the map. They're there for farming. They're totally worthless.
Yeah, but you can also use a strategic element with them. If you have the hacking knife, you can actually bring some of the Spectres on the enemy team over to your side and make them effective. So.
Oh boy, I get more mentally challenged Spectres on my team, man. I am pumped right here, JHub. You get me pumped for this game, and it's less than 1080p graphics. What are we rocking? 720p here, 640, something terrible like that on the Xbox 720p. Poop on that. I'll take my 1080 Call of Duty any day.
Call of Duty is upscaled 720p unless you're playing on the PS4, whereas I know we're playing at 792p. I think that's the last thing we checked, but it's all about the gameplay and the mechanics. As long as it plays smooth and it's fun, the quality, I would say, the way it looks, it's not as much of a problem.
Then maybe you should go play Counter-Strike 1.6.
People are still playing Counter-Strike 1.6. It's a fun game.
Yeah. And I think they're crazy, but you're missing the point that this game is just Call of Duty all over again. They literally brought back perks, man. Perks from Call of Duty are back. Same thing, yeah, not original at all.
It's completely different, though. You only can have, like, 2 perks, one from 2 different categories. So it's not the same. So
you're blowing my mind, JHub. No more 3 perks. You can only have 2.
Hey, it depends on how you look. And also, what about the aliens and dinosaurs they're adding onto the maps? Last time I checked,
aliens and dinosaurs. I can get that in the same like the Call of Duty bonus horde modes. There's zombies and there's aliens and there's even just beating up on regular bots. Dinosaurs would be neat, but it's not really my thing. I don't really need to kill aliens and dinosaurs. Why do you even have both? They're from totally different genres of movies or media.
Well, I mean, it's all depending on where the map is. If it's in space or if it's on the planet itself. I mean, if the aliens are on a map we're fighting in space, that's who we're going to be against. And you never know, these things might be actual levolution, where if a dinosaur can crush a building or crush you, whereas
levolution, you mean the thing that this game has absolutely none of, unlike Call of Duty and Battlefield?
Well, Call of Duty, you really can't say that's levolution. Knifing a door and making it open, that's really not much.
But there's absolutely nothing to knife or interact with on these maps. These are like old static, like I was talking about Counter-Strike, these are Counter-Strike maps. They sit here and do nothing, just like old Call of Duty maps. It's like the team just didn't learn anything from the people they used to work with and just decided they hated levolution and didn't want to include it. Pretty lame, in
you forget about zip lines, though. How you can get from one area of the map to the other.
Hey. Zip lines, man. I haven't seen that anywhere. Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 1, you mean?
My bad. I can't. They all run together. Like I said, same thing, and this is more of the same. So yeah, I've done zip lines before. I don't think they're particularly amazing. Speaking of which, old games and what, I haven't seen really a single new game mode in this at all. It's all the same game modes from Call of Duty.
I wouldn't say
domination. Search and destroy. Last Titan Standing is basically search and destroy, but with robots, so we can all pretend we're Jaegers or whatever.
Well, the difference is, it's literally Last Titan Standing. So if you're a pilot outside of your Titan, it doesn't count. You have to have the last Titan to win the game. So I would say it is a different game mode, and it adds more complexity, because you could leave your Titan and go and help destroy him by rotating.
It's like playing You Only Live Twice in GoldenEye. When your Titan goes down, you just run around as a pilot for your second chance. It's really not that big of a deal. It's the same old crap from forever ago.
I would say it's more of a big deal because it adds more strategy, because you could be a little guy on the ground trying to rodeo the enemy Titan to take it out, whereas, other people not pay attention to you because there is some AI that you're trying to blend in with doing this.
Well, JHub, that's the end of the video, and I still think this is Call of Duty 2.0. You can go play your fancy space robot thing if you want to.
Well, you go enjoy your horrible spawns, and I'll go enjoy my Titan slaughter.